The last movie that I've gotten to in the Primetime Panic set from Fun City Editions is Death Ride to Osaka. The one that I've been holding off on. The one that made me impulsively buy this set because this looked amazing. Now, it is the lowest rated movie from this set, but it seemed to have everything that I possibly wanted. Jennifer Jason Leigh plays a young waitress slash singer who's looking for an opportunity. And she discovers one within a magazine ad and she decides to go for it. It's a short-term contract to go to Japan to sing in a club, make some money, and she is so super excited by this. You can see the excitement, you can see the thrill of going to a new place and to take part of something. What she doesn't realise is this a club where she's expected to whore herself out, and that's something that's going to really not suit what she's after.
No, Shiro. No wife now, just me.
You don't touch me.
Hey! You must learn. You're here for one reason. That is to please my customers. Just singing to them is not enough.
And for the first half hour of the movie, you're really kind of waiting on the realisation from this character to suddenly just click about what's happening. And it doesn't give you it straight away. It leads you down a path of her excited for this, tying up her loose ends, going to Japan, starting to make routes, talking to people, getting excited about starting to work there, singing, and then ultimately realising what's going on and fighting against the system.
You're just a pimp. I don't work for pimps.
And this is the Yakuza that she's kind of battling against here, who are rather adamant that she's going to do what she's getting paid to do. And it's not a surprising movie. It goes along the certain route that you would think is going to happen to it. The character is, although she's in a difficult situation, you have a feeling that there is going to be a way out here. This isn't going to be a sad, demoralising ending, which is probably the more realistic ending for a lot of people in this situation. It's a warning movie, and urban legends of beware false bearing gifts type thing. You know, like something's too good to be true. It probably is. Don't answer these things in newspaper, or this could end up to you. It's one of those movies that's wagging its finger at you, telling you not to be so silly, while embracing the kind of genre elements here. It skirts round the edges of violence. You feel as if it could be much, much sleazier and much worse. Things are going to be happening in this one. I loved it. I thought Jennifer Jason Leigh's performance was utterly brilliant. From that enthusiastic youngster, eager for a chance to do this, to the sudden realisation of, hang on, something's not quite right here. I need to get myself out of this situation, to the demoralising realisation of you're the other side of the world with no one you can trust and no money and no chance to escape these horrible people enforcing you to do something really terrible. And it kind of shows you with a couple of other characters how things can go really wrong in this one. But again, it all adds to the kind of genre roots in this movie. It's so much fun. I loved a lot of the characters in this one, whether it be the kind of sharp-suited woman, Mako's wife in the film, who is just brutal and unrelenting in taking advantage of these young women. The guys just see them as products to be used and discarded when they're done. They are forcing constantly these girls to do things that they just don't want to do, heavy-handed tactics, and it seems like there's almost no way out for these people. But I really enjoyed this one, whether it be the great music set pieces that happen throughout the movie with the wonderful soundtrack it goes along with it, that really just super fun of the time but really enjoyable, whether it been some of the characters that end up in sticky situations, like the person that makes friends with her that suddenly ends up in a horrible dive bar later on and takes a rather dramatic escape from it. It is a really fun movie, really entertaining, really enjoyable, something that I would happily go back and watch again. It is a little bit too neatly tied up at the end, but I kind of wanted that neatly tied. You know what, I'm realising more and more that I like happy endings. It's what I want in movies. I don't always want the bleak and the dark. Everything wraps up a little bit too neat and tidy in this one, but I was grateful for that. Death Ride to Osaka was my favourite of this set. Absolutely loved it. If you're on the fence about the Primetime Panic set, I would say pick it up. Death Ride to Osaka was great. Dreams Don't Die was great. Freedom was a good movie that I personally couldn't connect with. But hey, I'd love to know your thoughts. Death Ride to Osaka, did you like it? Did you enjoy it? What was your favourite part of the movie? As always, there's other content up here that you can watch of mine if you want to see more. If you think I deserve it, hit this video with a like, subscribe even, share would be fantastic. If you're feeling extra supportive, you can, of course, join the membership programme and gain access to extra content immediately, or you can just support me on Patreon, which is amazing as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Man v Film.